Hey, it's Colleen with Rope and Resellers, and I am here with an auction, a haul, and a giveaway. And you, who've been watching for a while, know what this giveaway is about. Yes, I reached 1,000 subscribers. And I owe it all to all of you. And to RockstarFlipper, I want to shout out to him because I was on chat last night and somehow he knew that I had a YouTube channel and he had a bunch of people watching and he sent them all over and boom, done. Last 25 people, piece of cake. So anyway, I want to thank you. I do have a giveaway and I'll tell you about that at the end. But for right now, here's a little auction footage for you.
Three times the money, you made the trip. Alright, I'll get napkin holders. Get them all. Get yourself back. Alright, little choice on the crockery there. Alright, got a good bean cup hot crock there, and a whiskey crock, a couple of them there. Alright, there you go. Your choice on them. And what do you say there? At 25. At 25 there, 25. I get 25 there, 25. 25 and 10. At $10 where? $10 there, 10 there, 10, 15. At 15 we get 15 on them there, 12.50. At 10 there, 12.50. At 12.50 we get 12.50 on them there, 12.50. At 12.50 on them there, 12.50. They're better than that. At 12.50 now 15. And now 17.50 we get 17.50. At 17.50 we get 17.50 on them there, 17.50.
So pretty fun. This all comes from some local ranches and estates, and people can bring in consignment, so it's pretty cool. It's definitely a fun thing to watch. So you probably want to know what I got. Well, let me show you. First thing I got. Very common around here actually, and they used to freak me out when I first moved here, but now not so much. So I bought these for $2.50. They're bookends and they're little deer feet. I think those are gonna be worth like 40 bucks. So I got a bunch of big stuff, and this is one of them. This is a Hartman. It says Hartman right there. Luggage. It is tweed striped. Inside's pretty cool. So there's the inside. Okay, so the other thing I got, this is gonna be hard to show you, but it is so cool and it's really heavy. It's called a Freeman calculator. So this, for the days of digital time, here it is. Actually, I should probably just pan down and show you. So here, and it weighs like 40 pounds. It's a giant calculator, but I wanted to give you some perspective to see just how big and heavy this thing is. So the bottom of it is in great shape. And the funny story is, so I took this out to my car and then I went back in. I knew it was worth something. And I had been in a little bidding war with a guy and I paid 30 bucks for it because he bid on something else, on another typewriter that you'll probably see in the video, that you saw in the video. And so it went for $30 choice, and he took the Smith Corona, which was worth probably 200 bucks. It was beautiful, in beautiful condition. So I thought this was worth like 150, but when I put it in my car, I realized that it was missing the power cord. And I looked everywhere around the auction, and I asked the auctioneer, and it either disintegrated or whatever happened. But it is in pristine condition. I'm gonna put steampunk on it. I'm hoping to get 70 bucks. So 30 into 70, I'm okay with that. Okay, so last thing I got was a box of books, which I'm sure everybody's like, why would you pay $10 for this giant box of books? And I will show you. So here are all the books. I paid 10 bucks for them, and they are kids' books. So the thing that really attracted me to them was this series right here. I've sold this before. It was Dick and Jane, and it's the first book in the series. And this one, it's Just Imagine. It says, it doesn't say on the bottom, but basically it's a reader from grade school from the 1950s. This one, I believe, is 1958. But I've sold the Dick and Jane for like 40 to 50 bucks if they're in really good condition and not marked up and not ripped up, which seldom happens because they were, you know, first graders trying to learn how to read, kindergartners. But if you can find those, they're worth a lot of money. So these are not as worth as much. So again, a disappointment. I wish I could be smarter when I go to these auctions. I just get so excited. So anyway, I was gonna lot the 3 of these up and sell them for probably 40 or 50 bucks. So right there, that pays for this whole box. The other funny thing out of this box, so there's a bunch of readers and there's spellers, and these aren't worth as much, but the thing that was sort of amusing, and I won't show any pictures, but this is actually a Christian, how do I put this delicately? Well, it made my son, 16-year-old son's face turn bright red, so that's what's in here. And it's about our bodies, and there's a couple other like parenting guides, and then there's another mother-daughter for Christian women. And so anyway, I was gonna lot these up, but that was also extremely amusing. And then look at this, how cute is that? See, I'm such a sucker for kids books. So this is the Monkey and the Rocket, so obviously from the 50s or 60s when the space program was a thing. So that's what I bought. I spent $30, $40, $50, $52.50 on all of this stuff, and the books I should be able to get probably $100 for everything that's in there. I'm not including what I paid for the calculator. I'm guessing 60 or 70. For the suitcase, it's all over the place. It's a tweed striped Hartman suitcase, so I'm guessing somewhere around the, I don't know, $60 to $130. I really couldn't tell. And then these things are worth about $40. Okay, so in addition to the auction, there was like 4 tables of glassware, and I promised myself not to do glassware so I wouldn't be tempted. I left the auction house and went to the thrift store, the one that I love. And I picked up a couple things. It was half off Saturdays. So this is a Samsonite little bag for overnight bag, vintage leather. I think it's leather, maybe it's vinyl. I didn't even really look. I think it's leather. It feels like leather. It doesn't feel like vinyl. And I think I looked. Anyway, so I picked this up for $1. I'll try to go pretty quick. Samsonite briefcase. I don't usually do hauls. This is a special treat. Samsonite, I picked it up for $1.50. It's a leather expandable briefcase, laptop. So that's pretty nice. And I paid $1 for my beloved overalls. These are not a great brand. Okay, so these are Liberty Blues. The great thing about these is they're dainty. Size, here's the tag, size 56, 38. So that's pretty good. When you get larger sizes, that's always dainty sizes. That's always a good thing. And that was it from inside. That's all I paid. So I paid, what, $1, $2, $3.50 for all that stuff. Now this is the good part. So I go outside before I even go in the thrift store, and I go to the free bin because I'm kind of like that. And I pick up this. It's a Notre Dame jersey. There's the tag. I don't know, Stephen Barry's. So that was pretty nice. No holes. Okay, so this is a tribal jacket. There's the tag. Corduroy. It was free. So there's that. And a cabbie, old tag. There's the cabbie. Jacket, it's got tapestry arms. I do believe it's a size small. It is, it's a size small. But, you know, jean jacket, it's cute. There's a bunch of them up there. Who knows? And I told myself I wouldn't do clothes. A bunch of Levi's, 501s. Not too distressed. There were a couple in there that I left behind because they had massive stains on them. You can have distress, just not stains. So, 501s, and they're all the same size, so they'll be super easy to list. Usually I can get about 15 bucks for those. And here is the amazing thing, worth more than anything else I got at the auction. And I got it in the free bin. It's already listed on eBay. It's a telescope controller. So when you buy your fancy telescope, you can tell it to go to the North Star, and you plug in the coordinates. It was brand new. And to anybody else, this would be worth nothing. I mean, how many AutoStar Meade telescopes are in my area? Probably not that many. But there are people around the world that have them that would love to have this little controller. And I can, well, yeah, I can take it out. I took it out for the pictures. This little controller, you just type it in, and boom, your telescope goes right to where it wants to go, where it needs to go, where you want it to go. So that was fairly exciting. I have it listed on eBay right now in the $125 range. Out of the free bin. I know, right? So that kind of made my whole day. I haven't had a huge score like that in a while. So that was really nice. Thank you, RockstarFlipper. Thank you all 1,017 subscribers as of right now. I am humbled. I'm grateful. It was a goal of mine to get to 1,000. Now I don't care. I can go up to 1,000,000 and I don't care. It's that first 1,000, I think. And if you see a YouTuber that you like and they don't have 1,000 subscribers, it doesn't cost you anything. Just subscribe. We're a community here, and that's what this is all about, is teaching each other, helping each other, learning from each other, sharing with each other. So hit the subscribe button for those guys. It means the world to them. Trust me, I just went through it, and it's a great feeling, and I really love sharing with you guys and showing you what I have learned in my 10+ years selling on eBay, and sharing what I've heard around the neighborhood. And anyway, I just am really grateful. I do have a $25 gift card. So if you leave a comment down below, I will gather comments until Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time. And then I will take all the names and I will put it into a randomizer thing. And one lucky winner I will announce on Monday's show. So that's my thank you to you. And I am so humble and so grateful and so excited for the future. And I can't say enough about how honored I am. And I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. Now go out there, go to auctions, go to estate sales, go to garage sales, and save your thrift store for when you really need to get filler. Have a good day.